What does it really take to become one of the greatest football players in history? Is it talent, hard work, luck, or is it something much deeper? Long before millions of fans filled stadiums chanting his name, before the trophies, the records, the luxury lifestyle, and the global fame, Cristiano Ronaldo was just a skinny boy from a small island in Portugal. His family struggled to make ends meet. His father battled alcoholism. Many people doubted he would ever make it. But Ronaldo had something few people ever develop, a relentless belief that he could become more than his circumstances. This isn't just the story of one of football's greatest players. It's the story of sacrifice, heartbreak, discipline, failure, and an obsession with becoming the very best. This is the complete story of Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, on the Portuguese island of Madeira. Life wasn't glamorous. His family lived in a small house where money was always tight. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a municipal gardener and occasionally as a kit man for a local football club. His mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro, worked long hours as a cook and cleaner to support the family. Cristiano was the youngest of four children. From the beginning, football wasn't just a hobby. It became his escape. Whenever he wasn't in school, he was outside with a ball at his feet. The streets of Madeira became his first football pitch. The neighbors quickly noticed something different. He wasn't simply playing. He was competing. Even against older kids, Cristiano hated losing. If his team lost a game, he would sometimes cry. Not because he was weak, because he cared that much. Winning mattered to him long before the world ever knew his name. His father recognized that passion and often brought him to local football matches. Those moments created memories that would shape Cristiano's dreams forever. Football became the language they shared. At just 8 years old, Ronaldo joined Andorinha, a small local club where his father worked. It didn't take long before coaches realized they were looking at a very special child. He wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the tallest. But he was fearless. He dribbled without hesitation. He attacked defenders with confidence. And he practiced constantly. Soon, he moved to Nacional, one of Madeira's biggest clubs. His performances there attracted attention from clubs on mainland Portugal. That changed everything. At only 12 years old, Ronaldo left home for Lisbon to join Sporting CP's famous youth academy. For most children, moving hundreds of miles away at that age would be terrifying. For Cristiano, it was the beginning of the biggest challenge of his life. He missed his family every day. He missed Madeira. He missed home-cooked meals. Sometimes he cried himself to sleep. Some of the other boys laughed at his strong Madeiran accent. They mocked the way he spoke. Instead of fighting back with words, Ronaldo answered the only way he knew how. He trained harder than everyone else. Every sprint mattered. Every drill mattered. Every practice became another opportunity to prove he belonged. Even then, coaches noticed something unusual. Most young players wanted to be good. Cristiano wanted to be the best. He stayed after training. He practiced alone. He worked on his weak foot. He repeated drills until sunset. That obsession would eventually separate him from everyone around him. Just when his dream was beginning to take shape, doctors discovered Ronaldo had a serious heart condition. His heartbeat was dangerously irregular. Without treatment, his football career could have ended before it truly began. At only 15 years old, he underwent heart surgery. Fortunately, the operation was successful. Within days, he was already thinking about football again. Most teenagers would have taken weeks or months to recover mentally. Cristiano couldn't wait to get back on the pitch. That determination became one of the defining characteristics of his career. Nothing, not injury, not criticism, not setbacks, would ever keep him away from chasing greatness. The road ahead was still uncertain, but one thing was already clear. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't willing to let life decide his future. He intended to create it himself. For many young footballers, getting accepted into Sporting CP's academy would have felt like the finish line. For Cristiano, it was only the beginning. Life in Lisbon was nothing like the peaceful streets of Madeira. The city was bigger. The competition was tougher. Every player at the academy had been the best in their hometown. Now they were all fighting for the same dream. Cristiano quickly realized that talent alone wouldn't be enough. If he wanted to reach the first team, he had to outwork everyone around him. His daily routine became almost military. He woke up early. He trained until his legs felt heavy. After official practice ended, he often stayed behind to work on his finishing, dribbling, and free kicks. Many of the academy staff noticed that while other boys rushed back to the dormitories, Cristiano remained on the pitch. Sometimes he practiced stepovers for nearly an hour. Other times he challenged himself to score from impossible angles. He wanted every touch of the ball to become natural. Every movement had to be perfect. His obsession wasn't normal. It was the beginning of a mindset that would define his entire career. But life away from football remained difficult. Cristiano missed his family every single day. He often called his mother just to hear her voice. There were nights when loneliness hit him so hard that he questioned whether leaving Madeira had been the right decision. He was only a child. There were moments when he wanted to pack his bags and go home. His mother later revealed that those were some of the hardest conversations they ever had. She encouraged him to stay. She reminded him why he had left home in the first place. Cristiano listened. The next morning, he returned to training with even greater determination. He promised himself that every sacrifice would be worth it. Around this time, his coaches began seeing remarkable improvement. His speed increased dramatically. His balance became stronger. His confidence with the ball grew every week. He wasn't just entertaining defenders anymore. He was dominating them. One academy coach recalled that whenever Cristiano lost possession, he immediately sprinted back to win the ball again. He hated making mistakes. Even in practice matches, he played as if thousands of people were watching. His competitive spirit inspired some teammates. It intimidated others. Cristiano wasn't interested in being average. He wanted to become unforgettable. By the age of 16, people inside Sporting CP were beginning to talk about one teenager more than anyone else: Cristiano Ronaldo. He had already progressed through multiple youth levels faster than expected. Every coach who worked with him noticed the same qualities: explosive pace, exceptional dribbling, fearlessness, and perhaps most importantly, an incredible work ethic. But Cristiano believed he still wasn't good enough. While others celebrated good performances, he focused on the mistakes. If he missed one chance, he remembered it for days. If he lost possession, he replayed the moment in his mind long after training ended. That constant self-criticism pushed him to improve faster than almost everyone around him. He also began paying close attention to his physical condition. Long before sports science became common in football, Cristiano understood that his body could become one of his greatest advantages. He worked on his speed, his jumping ability, his endurance, his strength. He wanted to become faster than defenders, stronger than midfielders, and more dangerous than every forward he faced. Slowly, his skinny frame transformed into that of a serious athlete. His confidence also grew. Instead of fearing older players, he challenged them. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, he demanded the ball. Every big moment became another opportunity to prove himself. The academy staff eventually made a remarkable decision. Cristiano became the first player in Sporting CP's history to represent the under-16, under-17, under-18 reserve team, and first team within such a short period. It was almost unheard of. His progress was impossible to ignore. Still, success didn't change his family. Back in Madeira, his parents continued living simple lives. His mother kept working. His father continued struggling with alcohol, a battle that deeply affected the family. Cristiano often worried about him. Those experiences gave him another reason to succeed. Football was no longer just his dream. It became his responsibility. He wanted to provide a better life for everyone he loved. Every sprint, every training session, every sacrifice, every lonely night in Lisbon. He believed they were all leading toward something much bigger. He didn't know exactly when his breakthrough would come, but he believed it was coming. And in the summer of 2002, that opportunity finally arrived. A 16-year-old boy from Madeira stepped onto the field sporting CP's first-team shirt. The football world had no idea that it was witnessing the beginning of one of the greatest careers the sport would ever see. That's where we'll leave the story for today. In part 2, we'll witness the moment Cristiano Ronaldo shocked the football world, earned a move to Manchester United, and began his rise to global superstardom. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on Life of Legends. Until next time, keep chasing greatness.